So Thunder Thora recently became available in the event item shop in Save the World, and she has the electrified floors ability. She's a total of 2,800 gold. And yes, you absolutely should get your hands on her. And in this hero mastery video, I'm going to be telling you guys what sort of the game plan that I like to rock with Thunder Thora and how you can best maximize her. Now, if you want to understand how to maximize every single one of her abilities like Plasma Pulse, Bull Rush, and Decoy, you need to check out my 25 constructor tips video that is in the Save the World Guides and Save the World Beginners Guide playlist in the description below. Let's go over the loadouts that I personally like to use with Thunder Thora. So I like to put Controller Harper. She's part of the base game and you can obtain her from the collection book. And if you don't know how to use the collection book, there's a video on the quick tips playlist below that's going to teach you everything you need to know, right? But the reason why I like to go with Controller Harper is because she's going to decrease my decoy cooldown, which means I'm going to be able to place the decoy down very frequently. This means that if my base is somehow being surrounded by husks, or there's way too many husks to deal with, or we just finished taking out the mini boss and I need to place the decoy to distract a lot of the husks that are hitting an objective, I'm going to be able to do that very frequently, and that's why I like Controller Harper with Thunder Thora. Thunder Thora is basically a hero that is all about sort of doing damage as time passes. That's why of course she has the electrified floors ability. What I like to do with her base, which by the way, you know how her electrified floors ability works, every single tile that is covered by your base is going to have the electrified floors ability activated, right? Anyways, I like to place my Thunder Thora base near or on top of my trap tunnel, and this is going to make it so that the husks are going to be taking damage not only from my traps but also my electrified floors. And you can also have Thunder Thora in the support team as well, and her electrified floors ability is also going to be very helpful. Now, for some extra base coverage, we are going to be going with Mega Base Kyle, but before we get into that, let's talk about the team perk as well. The team perk that I like to run with her is Supercharged Traps, because I think that she's really good on making trap tunnels really powerful, and Supercharged Traps is going to be increasing our trap damage by 8.5% for every single constructor that we have in our specific loadouts. I also want to point out that her electrified floors ability is really helpful, for example, just to, you know, place it near a spawn at the lower levels of play, and then just place down a lot of floors. You place down the base, and then there's going to be all of these tiles that are going to have electrified floors that the husks are going to have to walk through to basically get to the objective. That's a really good use of her base as well. But enough about that, right? Let's talk about the support, guys. So I like to have Ice King. He's going to be slowing down the husk by 15%. That's really good. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. That's why we have Ice King. We're also gonna have this lady right here, Machinist Harper. She's part of the base game now. You can get her from the collection book. Simply put, we just have her here for the higher levels of play, like the 4-time Atlas missions or the high level retrieve the data missions. We're going to be getting husks that have more health, so the traps are going to be, you know, sort of wasting more durability, I guess you could say. So we just want to preserve the durability as much as possible. You also want Machinist Harper if you're going for a Storm Shield defense. But I just want to point out that you don't really need the trap durability also, so you can just easily replace Machinist Harper. I will probably say that there's two constructors that I would never replace from my Thunder Thora loadout, and that is the Ice King and Heavy Base Kyle. Alright, that moves me forward to, of course, Heavy Base Kyle. His field the base ability is really good. Every time that you eliminate a specific amount of husk, there's going to be an explosion that the base is going to be making, and it's going to be knocking husk back and damaging husk. It's very good. Again, Heavy Base Kyle, you absolutely want him. For my gadgets, it depends, right, what gadgets I'm going to be running. So if I'm playing on offensive mode, I'm obviously not going to be playing Thunder Thora because she's a supportive hero. Just want to put that out there, right, for the newer players. But if I'm playing a defensive mode that's going to last a while, like retrieve the data for example, I'm going to go with a hover turret. Sometimes I'm going to go with Adrenaline Rush. If I'm doing a 4-time mission, I'm going to go with the hover turret and I'm going to go with the banner. The reason why I want the banner is because I want to support structures that are taking a lot of damage. I want to increase damage of those structures. Maybe a trap tunnel just had a couple of propanes blow up, right? I want to drop the banner on my trap tunnel and sort of heal the trap tunnel, right? So that's what we're going to be doing with the banner. Also, the spawn point on the banner is really, really well. Other people might run the banner. Maybe someone in your team runs the banner as well. Supply drop, also a great gadget. Teleporter. Actually, I meant to say slow field. Slow field. That's right. Slow field. You throw it at the beginning of a trap tunnel. Maybe at a storm shield defense. It's really, really good. So make sure that you get Thunder Thora, guys. She's amazing. She's top tier. And how to master her and how to play her isn't really that hard, right? She's not as hard to master as someone like Cyberclops, for example, right? She's a really good supportive hero, really good for players that want to start getting into the constructor / supportive role. And I think she's an absolute nightmare when it comes down, again, to the supportive categories. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a like and feel free to subscribe to join the Salvaje Cartel. Peace out.